Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in this evening and welcome to another low quality video recorded on my phone. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna go to bed after this. But I wanted to make this video in sort of a response or a continuation of the video I made last night. The video I made last night, it was titled beef between Mike O'Hearn and Greg Doucette. Mike O'Hearn was taking some jabs at Greg after Greg corrected some of Mike's statements, and so I put that video up, and it got the best reception. I shouldn't say best reception. It got the most views out of any video I got in that short amount of time, and that made me really happy. I was super stoked about that, and I put that video up, and it wasn't super. It was kind of impromptu. It wasn't super like rehearsed or anything like that. I had just watched Greg Doucette's video on the topic, and I gave my take on it. But I looking back, so I put that video up, and then today, or just a number of hours ago, I think it was like 3 or 4 hours ago, he commented on, Greg Doucette actually watched my video, and he commented on it. And when I saw that, my friend was in the room with me. He can attest to this. I like got so excited. I lit up. I was like, oh my God. I got so excited. Like I was so, I asked in the video, I requested, if I could, get him to watch this video. That'd be awesome, but I didn't think it would actually happen. So when I saw that he commented on it, I was ecstatic. I was so happy. So Greg, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Seriously, I cannot thank you enough for watching that video. It means the world to me. I love everything that you do, and I love like I said, the huge amount of respect for you as a trainer, a bodybuilder, and a power lifter, and everything. I seriously admire what you do. There are very few people out there who are actually trying to promote good, healthy, real fitness truths, fitness and wellness truths, and Greg Doucette is one of them. And this was just a point that I believe was miscommunicated, or maybe I just didn't understand what he was saying in the video. But what it sounded like in the video, and the reason I made the video in the first place was, to me it seemed like Greg was saying that you have to do cardio to lose weight. And you can go back and watch the video I made yesterday. I talked about the physiology, the kinesiology of the whole thing, and it's so. It's not quite. That's not quite the point he was trying to make, and it was my mistake. I thought he was trying to make the point of you have to do cardio to burn body fat. However, he actually commented on the video I made, and when I saw that, I just, like I said, I got ecstatic, And then I read the comment, and it was not as lighthearted as I would have hoped. It wasn't as supportive as I would have hoped. It was very constructive, I'll say. But nonetheless, I take the constructive criticism like that very well, I think. And I was regardless of if it's good or bad, just the fact that he took the time to watch my video and comment on it made me very, very happy. And I'm incredibly grateful for that. And so, Greg, if you're watching this, thank you so much. And I just want you to know that your credibility as a trainer and a fitness coach and everything you do is beyond anything that anyone else could understand. Coming from, I have been in the fitness industry for a little while, so I recognize good quality coaches when I see them, and he is one. And he commented on it on my video, and weren't exactly the kindest words, and then another one of his, another guy I've never met, never heard of, and I get like 30, 40 views a video, so when someone comments on it, it's a big deal, so I read all the comments, obviously. And then this other guy commented on it, and never heard of this guy in my life, and he was saying some mean shit, and whatever, it's the internet, people say mean shit. But then I read Greg's comment, and basically it said, it was kind of a jab at me saying that I didn't read or research properly into what Mike was saying or what Greg was saying. And what Mike was saying was pretty straightforward. There wasn't a whole lot to dive into there. But what Greg was saying, I did misunderstand that, I think, to an extent. Greg talked about, he wrote, and this is something that he wrote in his comment. In the video, he stated that it's recommended by medical professionals that you get 150 minutes of, at least 150 minutes of cardiovascular activity purely for your health every week. And that is very, very true. That's, I'm taking the NASM certification right now to try and become a personal trainer. And yeah, that's true. That's real. But I think the mistake that I made was I made the mistake of misinterpreting the things that he was saying in the video. To me, it sounded like, and I've watched Greg Doucette for quite a while. And so this is kind of just knowing him and knowing him as a coach and things like that. So maybe I jumped to conclusions a little bit, but to me in the video, it sounded like he was saying that you need to do cardio to lose body fat. So that's why I, made the video in the first place. If he agrees that you don't, here's the thing. If he agrees with me that you don't have to do cardio to lose body fat or weight, but you should do cardio for your health, then we're on the same page completely. However, if he says that you have to do cardio to lose body fat, it's simply not the case. And I would absolutely love to debate that with him. And honestly, that'd be the experience of a lifetime, opportunity of a lifetime. Like, imagine some, Instagram live where we both get on a FaceTime call or something together and we talk about this. And like, that's how fitness, that's how you spread the truth about fitness is, obviously I'm some 18-year-old kid who's been around the block a little bit. And he's an experienced trainer and athlete with decades of experience of everything under his belt. So I would love nothing more than to have that sort of opportunity. So I'm not necessarily doubling down on what I said, but I did misinterpret what Greg said. So I'm sorry if that came off in the wrong way, because Greg was right. But to me, when I watched the video, it seemed like he was saying that you need to do cardio to lose body fat. And like I said, that's simply not true. But you should do cardio for your heart health and just your cardiovascular health in general. And I think that was the point that he was trying to make that I didn't catch that. So Greg, if you're watching this, I'm very sorry for misinterpreting that. Like I said, I have a huge amount of respect for you as a trainer. I think in the comment he said he only watched 4 or 5 minutes of the video, but that's insane. That's huge for me. Yeah, if I ever had any opportunity to talk to you or to get in front of an audience where we could, discuss something like this, in like a scholarly way, I think that would set a huge precedent, and it would set a very professional tone for people my age and people in the mainstream, because obviously, me being 18, there's a lot of guys who are, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, who are in the midst of the fitness bullshit right now, and I was lucky enough to go through a lot of that at a younger age because I've been in this industry for a long time. And I was also lucky enough to work with some amazing coaches over the years. And that's the reason that I wouldn't say I know more. It's just the reason I've experienced the bullshit in order to get to the truth. And it's just because I've been doing it for a long time to me. Obviously being 18, 11 years is a long part of my life. So I feel like if we did something like that, it would be incredibly beneficial to my demographic, people my age. So because I do train a lot of guys my own age and a lot of my friends and things like that. And they learn a lot, and when I tell them, here, you can put on muscle, you can build muscle on a full body routine, only going 2 to 3 days per week, minimal effective dose to elicit the greatest amount of results. When they hear that, and they really start to see these changes happening after going through just bullshit for years and years and years, it's enlightening. And it's so, the more people that know the truth, the better off everyone is. And I would absolutely die for an opportunity to talk with you about that. So just, Greg, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you do watch this one as well. And I'll try not to make it too long. Yeah, Mike O'Hearn, I've seen a lot of his comments and things on Instagram. He seems like kind of a grown-up child, and that's no stab to Mike O'Hearn by any means. I mean, I understand that it's for branding, and you have to kind of be really, really out there. You have to be very eccentric, and that sometimes means being immature in order to get views and to get traction. So I get it. You know, that's no shame on his character. I'm sure he's a great guy, you know, off camera. But yeah, Greg, I seriously admire what you do. I've been listening to you for years. I've taken a lot of your advice, and yeah, if like I said, I'm open to discussions at any time at all. So thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, you can DM me on Instagram at willwads, WILLWADS, or you know, write a comment on here or shoot me an email, williamuser4@gmail. So thank you so much, and I hope there's no hard feelings or anything. I certainly was never trying to take a jab at your character or your credibility, because you know, that would be stupid. You do know what you're talking about, and I just disagreed with this one, you know, this one thing. And if you, like I said, if Greg was saying that you have to do cardio to burn body fat, I don't agree with that. That's not, the science doesn't support that. But if his argument was just you should do cardio to optimize your heart and cardiovascular health, then absolutely, you know, that is very true. So thank you guys for tuning into this short little, I don't know what you'd call it, a resolution. But anyway, it's like 4 a.m., so I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you guys, and good night.